That's a lot of what being a police officer was. There's a statute book, and if the statute fits, you arrest them or you cite them. It's up to the sheriff to be a little bit more discerning when it comes to these kind of things. Right now, personally, I think that we're putting way too many people in jail that shouldn't be in jail, and a lot of the people that should probably be in jail end up not being in jail. That's a problem. We've got drug dealers that are getting out of jail as soon as they go into the jail, they're bailing out. And I think that that's a problem. I know for a fact, being a police officer in the past, when I arrested somebody for drugs, they would go in the jail, they would be out back on the street before I was done with the report. That's a big issue, okay? And when they're back out on the street, it's not like they stop dealing drugs in the meantime, because they got a court case coming up. So they got to make money for that. But there's a law that Governor Cooper passed here in North Carolina, I think 2017. It's called death by distribution. It's not used enough right now. It basically says if somebody dies of an overdose, and you know who dealt those drugs, you need to go and arrest them for essentially the equivalent of manslaughter. Then they go to jail for a long time. Bailing out from that isn't nearly as easy as bailing out, just possession with intent to sell. I think that's something that's severely underutilized. The thing about drugs is the supply and demand, right? There's a demand here in Buncombe County. There's always going to be a supply as long as there's a demand. You've got to get rid of the supply. And that, I think, is the way to do it. I think that there's got to be reforms in the police departments across the county, and especially the sheriff's department.
Okay, there you go.